Hey, what's happening, everybody? It is Thursday, May 7th, 2026, and today's video is going to be here in my room, the office where I work and play and listen to music. We're going to talk about Xbox 360 games. I got a whole bunch of them. I got 10 sitting here right in front of me. This is my Xbox 360 collection video part 1. Are you super excited to see more of the games that I own? I'm sure you are. And even if you're not, well, I don't know what to tell you. This is today's video. Kicking things off, AC/DC Live Rock Band Track Pack. This is a special, I guess you would call it maybe like a standalone expansion for Rock Band. And it is all songs by AC/DC, and they are live recordings, like from their live shows. My assumption is that they could not get like the masters or like the rights to the masters for AC/DC songs, but they could somehow get the rights to this one live recording or these several live recordings for AC/DC. Now, these songs are not available on any other Rock Band disc. I don't think you could even purchase them like through their downloadable store, like digitally. You could only get it through this disc. And I also think, so later on when Rock Band 4 came out for the Xbox One and the PS4, you were able to kind of, if you owned previous versions of Rock Band and you were able to get the licenses, like if you had the discs and you put them in your Xbox 360 before a certain date, you could like then pay like a one-time transfer fee, like $10, and you could then pull all the songs off of those discs as downloadable content. This was not one of them. You could not do that with this disc. This is the only way to play these songs is with this disc. And yeah, it's in there. I'm not lying, I have it. So if you ever want to play AC/DC Live Rock Band Track Pack, come over to my place. We'll play. We'll set things up. So next up, Ace Combat Assault Horizon, right? Assault Horizon? Yeah, that's what it's called. This is, I believe, the 6th Ace Combat game? Maybe the 7th? I can't remember now. Yeah, this is, maybe it's on the back. It does not. But it has a scenario written by Jim DeFelicio, New York Times best-selling military author. Sure. This is an Ace Combat game. You fly jets and you kill other people in their jets. Next we have Akai Katana. This is a bullet hell game from Rising Star Games and Cave. I believe Cave are the ones who developed this. Cave are very well known for their bullet hell shooters. And Akai Katana is no slouch when it comes to bullet hell shooters. This is a tough game. Very fun, but very, very tough. Highly recommended if you are into bullet hell shooters. Shoot 'em ups, shmups, whatever you want to call them. Next we have Alice, Madness Returns. This is the sequel to American McGee's Alice, and I'm pretty sure American McGee also worked on this. I'm not seeing anything that says he didn't, so I think American McGee continued with the Alice thing. Haven't played this one. I played the first Alice, American McGee's Alice, and I did not like it. I don't know why I picked this up, other than to just kind of be a completionist. And American McGee is like a well-known developer, so I just wanted to get his game. Hey, all right. One of my favorite Xbox 360 games. This is Amped 3. It is a snowboarding game and was a launch title for the Xbox 360. And it is a ton of fun. It follows that kind of Tony Hawk Pro Skater vibe. It's like very like 2000s pop punky kind of a like feel. I know that sounds stupid, but trust me, this game is a lot of fun. It takes it's got like some really cool like Adult Swim style stop motion animation. Think Robot Chicken. There's a lot of just really cool animation in here from the developers. I don't know who they hired to do it. I don't know if they did it in-house or they got somebody else to do it. But there's some very cool stuff in this game. A lot of great music and just a ton of fun to play. I mean, it's basically an open world mountain, and you're just, you're snowboarding all around it. You're doing you snowboard to like a challenge. You do the challenge, and then you move on to the next one. Ton of fun, super funny, super, I think, underrated, slept on Xbox 360 game. If you've never played AMP3, you have an Xbox 360, run out and grab this game as soon as possible. This is one of the best Xbox 360 games you could get. No, what did the kids say? No cap. No cap. All right, next is Armored Core 4, which published by Sega. Crazy. And I don't know how that happened. I guess From Software needed a publisher. Sega was willing to do it, so they did. I gotta say, I have not played Armored Core 4, and if I'm being honest, I've never played an Armored Core game at all. Not really. I've dabbled in them. I got Armored Core 6 when that came out a few years ago. Played that for like 30 minutes. They just don't do it for me. But you know what's stupid? I own a lot of them. Because of the like psychotic part of my brain where I have to collect everything. Every From Software game. I own a ton of Armored Core games, and I don't really like any of them. I get, like I said, I get like 30 minutes into a game, and I'm like, there's too much going on here. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And then I stop playing. So, I'm sorry if you're looking for this and you can't find it. I've got a copy, and I don't give a shit about it. So, hey, another game I've never played. This is Ashura's Wrath, and the only thing I really know about this game is that when it came out, I just remember there were a lot of people really down on it because it was like a button mashing quick time event hell. It's from Capcom, and I think had high hopes. You know, it's a wacky kind of Japanese game on the Xbox 360. I don't know if it was exclusive. It doesn't say only on Xbox at the top. Yeah, man, this is supposed to be one of those games where it's like you either love it or you hate it. Haven't played it. Should have thrown it in my Xbox 360 by now, but I haven't. We got another Rock Band game here. This is the Beatles Rock Band, and is arguably the best Rock Band game ever made. Not only is it because it has the music of the Beatles, which is some of the greatest music of all time. If you don't think the Beatles are one of the greatest bands ever, why are we even talking? Like, you know, the Beatles are an all-time absolute, what do they call it? They're a goated band. I'm here with the young people lingo today. But yeah, Beatles Rock Band is very unique in that when you play it, like with the other Rock Band games, when you're playing on stage, it's just like you and the band playing, like in a club or whatever, or an arena. Whereas with the Beatles Rock Band, it felt like every song had a kind of unique music video to go with it, and there were all these kind of like crazy things that would happen in the background. Harmonix really went all out to make Beatles Rock Band a beautiful, impressive celebration of the Beatles. And it was funny because this came out like kind of right around the same time that Guitar Hero put out their like Van Halen or I think maybe their Aerosmith like specific titles, and those were very, very poorly received. Not only were they like poorly received because it would be like the Aerosmith one, it's like Aerosmith songs and like some other songs that were like inspired by Aerosmith. And they were just, it was just slapped together. There was no thought put into it. Whereas with the Beatles Rock Band, like I said, Harmonix really went all out to kind of celebrate who the Beatles were, celebrate their catalog, celebrate their achievements, and just really give fans of the Beatles an incredible, immersive experience that is maybe some of the most fun and awe-inspiring gaming I've ever played. That's not a lie. Beatles Rock Band, incredible. Bullet Witch. You ever played Bullet Witch? I haven't. And our final game of the video, Bully Scholarship Edition. This was originally released on the PlayStation 2. I played it there, and I loved it. One of my favorite PS2 games. Made by the same people who made the Grand Theft Auto series. The PS2 era. Grand Theft Auto 3, San Andreas, and Vice City. And will later go on to make the other 5 and all that. But Bully was a kind of side game to Grand Theft Auto. They're not related in any way, other than the gameplay is very similar. Except in Bully, instead of being a criminal running around a big city, you are a kind of delinquent running around a private school, getting into all kinds of trouble and shenanigans there. Your character, though, is, while he is a delinquent, he is kind of a bully with a heart of gold, so to speak. He's trying to become like the top kid in the school, but really he doesn't necessarily mess with the kids too often. It's the teachers and the administrators who he really messes with the most. And if there's other school bullies who he is even more merciless to. So Bully Scholarship Edition is a updated version of the PS2 game on the 360. Better graphics, it had some extra content, things like that. Slightly tweaked controls. Bully is incredible. This is an excellent video game and ranks up there with some of the best open world games of all time. I love Bully, and I would be happy to call it, one of my favorites. If somebody said, right now, name your top 20 favorite games, maybe top 50 favorite games, Bully's in there. Alright, so thanks for watching today's video. It's a short one, I know, but I had a lot of things going on today. Work was crazy busy. I had a doctor's appointment, and then Enid, my daughter, had a school performance. She's in school band, she plays the trumpet, and they performed tonight. So that was what my evening was taken up by. And, couldn't be more happy to have that happen instead of, going out or whatever. You gotta do your things for your kid because they're what's most important, right? Yeah, this was fun. We've been listening to the Talking Heads album. I believe this is more songs about buildings and food. Maybe. I can't remember what the name of this album is. But this is what we've been listening to. I hope you enjoy it. I love the Talking Heads. This song is called I don't remember what it's called, but it's about like these people who are making a television show. Even be a spin-off, but they're not sure about that. Bye.